So, Alex Telles wants to join Chelsea. Chelsea want him, but Barcelona and PSG are sticking their nose in. All the stats you need to know and how he compares against Emerson and Alonso. Are we getting an upgrade? Stay tuned. You're going to find out all here today. Welcome to the Kavkas View. So, today we're going to cover who is Alex Telles, why are Chelsea linked with him, how do I know Chelsea are linked with him. All of the articles are popping up around my face right now. You can see the rumours are not stopping. They've been going on for maybe months now. This player is likely to become a Chelsea player. But, as I always say, how does he compare with what we have? Who is he, first of all? Let's get into that. Alex Telles is a 27-year-old Brazil international. Alex Telles is a player that's played for massive clubs and the biggest atmospheres, whether it's at the San Siro for Inter Milan, whether it's in Porto for Porto, or whether it's in Galatasaray in Turkey. He knows how to handle the pressure. Is he a big enough character for the left-back position? 100% yes. A free kick specialist, a crossing machine, and a player that's physically imposing. Can get up and down the pitch with no problem. Excellent stamina. Good player. But how does he match up against Emerson and Alonso? That's a big question for me. Whilst I'm comparing these stats, you need to take other factors into consideration. The league he was playing in, the attributes he has, the style of play. I think that's the most important part, the style of play. What is he demanded of in Porto and what will he be demanded at Chelsea? So please take that into consideration before people start going, Emerson is trash, Alonso is dog. I don't want to say that after. It is what it is, guys. So let's get into it. So straight out the back, we can see the Who Scored app rates Alonso as a better player on this year's performances. But at the same time, I think it's very harsh to look at it in severe and heavy context because Alonso's only played around about 13-14 games compared to Telles' 23 and Emerson's, I think it's 14 if I'm not mistaken. So the fact that Emerson is lagging drastically is a scary sign for me. Kind of almost rules him out from his performances this year. But Alonso and Telles, it's a close fight, but Alonso edges that one. So now we're looking at the goals and assists. Telles is winning. And you're going to tell me, why is that important? Well, it is important when we're playing crossing, inshallah. It is important when our wing backs are integral to our system. It is important when everything we do these days is get it to the fullback to cross it in. This is a good sign. A free kick specialist. We haven't had one of those in a while at the club. I think it would be amazing to have a player that can give us 8 goals and 5 assists. Hopefully. Alonso's doing a very good job with 4 and 2. I think that's very nice. Emerson's been quite disappointing. You know what? I've always been a fan of Emerson on the eye test. But the stats are really not looking promising in his favour. And he might be the one that needs to get binned. Alonso edges the clearances and the tackles. But the interceptions, Telles has on him. And it's a tight battle. It really is a tight battle. It's evident that there's not much in between these players. In my opinion, the physicality of the player in Telles is more promising. I think he's quicker, he's more agile. So it's more promising to have in our system at the moment. I think Alonso might be the right time to cash in on. But he is putting up a great fight with these stats. And it's showing me that sometimes the eye test, we can almost have a preset mindset on a certain player. So we start thinking that he's bad, but we're not seeing all this stuff because these metrics are coming from somewhere. Analytics is prominent and we need to focus on it. I think what's evident from the passing stat of the 85% for Emerson, he plays safe. He likes to have a long ball when it's on. And he's winning in both those metrics. And I think with Alonso and Telles, they're more likely to try something. They're more likely to, in Alonso's case, it's more likely to be a lazy pass from the eye test. And with Telles, we know he's an audacious player. You're going to see on the next few statistical metrics that he's actually trying with his key passes. And to get key passes, you need to try a lot of them, in my opinion. Flairer players have more errors in their game, and that's perfectly understandable. So Emerson might edge those, but I don't mind having a left back that's willing to try something in the final third. So I wouldn't dive too much into those sectors. Looking at the aerial battle, Alonso is looking like a phenomenon. 2.4 winning average in the league. So what does that tell you? Well, is the game different in Portugal compared to England? Yes, it is. Is it Alonso dealing with more crosses being at Chelsea than playing for Porto? Yes, he is, in my opinion. But the fact that Alonso is taller is more likely that he's going to be winning more headers off corners, and it's more likely that he's going to be winning more headers when crosses are coming into the box. But Telles is not little. He's on 1.7. He is 5'11". He is a big guy as well. So it's a good sign. He looks like a player that would fit in nicely and slide perfectly in. So the final metrics that we need to cover are these. Crosses. The crosses are integral to Chelsea's style of play. The way Frank wants us to play is we're going to be crossing the ball a lot. So we need quality in that final third. The fact that he attempts 2.3 crosses a game, for me, just highlights why he might be the right choice. And the fact that he's a free kick specialist and he's technically so sound, I think he's got the advantage over him. The key passes in the final third, he's got the advantage. For me, Telles will be a phenomenal signing, and it will be stupid not to sign him. He's coming at a discounted price. He's a player that wants to come. There's reports that PSG and Barcelona want him. We would be stupid not to sign him. I think the club needs to act quick and go and sign the player. The stats back up my theory. The stats are in his favour. The eye test is in my favour. I think he won't be a bust. I think he'll be a tremendous signing. I think Alonso is a good player, and so is Emerson. But I think one of them needs to go, or maybe both, for the sake of their careers. But yeah, guys, it wasn't a deep dive, but it was a quick dive. So tell me what you think. What are stats saying to you? Have I missed any of the stats that were important for you that you would say push Telles into the club or out of the club in your favour? Let me know. Keep it interactive below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see you soon. Peace out.